Hi guys, so I'm back with an updated review of the Parblo Coast 10.1 tablet. I got a lot of requests and a lot of questions from my last video. I'll quickly go over some important things I've learned from using the tablet. I want to remind you all again that I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just doing this from my own experience. I don't know much about the in-depth detail of the tablet, so I'm just here to answer questions that I know. Thanks. So this is how I would use my tablet, how I use it regularly. I pull up both windows, so one window on my right side is my dominant side. I would have where I'm drawing. My left side is whatever I'm watching, Netflix, YouTube, will be playing here. And then I turn the brightness off of my laptop because it doesn't affect the brightness of the tablet. And I would play my YouTube, and then the speaker from this would play. Then I'd watch YouTube, draw, do my business or whatever. One of the biggest things that really annoyed me about this tablet was the pen broke. So I'll quickly insert a clip of the pen. So it's okay, it's still usable, like there's no problem at all, but it was annoying, and it was like, why would it fall off? So I simply taped it together. I'll quickly go through some questions that I was asked last video and that I just want to clarify just in case. So one of the first questions is, how heavy is it, or is it really heavy? So the tablet itself is really light. It's as heavy, let's see, I'll compare it, as heavy as the Canson Mixed Media 9x12 sketchbook. That's a good comparison. It's like that heavy, but that's excluding the wires. One of the biggest problems I had was that there was a lot of wires. Well, not really compared to other things, but a lot of wires for my liking. So there's this big long wire that's connected to the port, right? And it's kind of bulky. The carrying case that it came with, in my opinion, was too small, and it didn't feel really protected in my tablet. But I do use this pencil case that it has, because this pen gets lost very easily. Carrying the tablet around, which I don't recommend you doing, because setting up is kind of tedious. Compared to other tablets, it's fine. I have this big laptop case. It has no pockets, it's just really big on the inside, and it fits all my stuff in there perfectly. So this is my tablet carrying case instead of the old one. The operating system, it works for Windows XP, 7, 8, 8.1, Windows 10, Windows Vista, and then for Mac OS 10.6.8 or above. Another question I got from my last video was, can you animate? I'm not really sure what that was asking, but yes, you can animate on this tablet. It's simply just the monitor you draw on. It solely depends on your laptop or your PC or computer that you're using. So another point I want to mention was the stand on the back, that it comes with like stands, like two settings of stands. So like a taller one and then two shorter ones like this, right? In my opinion, this is not enough. Personally, sometimes I like having it like straight up, so my posture is really good. Sometimes I have it lower, like a piece of paper, but that's a small problem. It's very useful anyways, and aside from that, I still use it all the time. But you have like maybe back problems, or I don't know, something like that, you might want to think about that. It's better than other tablets that have no legs at all, and sometimes you have to buy your own. So I'm mentioning that now. So in my last video, I said that I don't think I can use the tablet and the PC as different monitors or whatever, but that's because I didn't know what I was doing. Thanks to the comments and through Google, I found out that you could do it, obviously. This one goes for Mac, just because I don't have a PC. You would have to open up your preferences to your devices. So I go to About This Mac, and then to your displays. So first it shows here that it's only using the built-in display, so you open display preferences, and instead of mirroring displays, what you would open up is, you would click off mirroring displays, so it'd be separate. There, this part gets a little tricky to explain. So your display, there's probably an easier way to explain this, but basically you drag around wherever you want your tablet to be, pretend to be located. So wherever you have a tablet located on this area here, so it's beside to the right of my laptop, that's where you can drag and drop your window. So for example, this is my drawing window. I can drag it all the way over to my laptop again. So it appears on my laptop, but it doesn't appear on this tablet. And if I wanted to do that again, I would just grab whatever window I was using. I would take this window and I'd slide it over here and boom. I can use this one for drawing and this one for watching YouTube. So one of the downfalls to having the dual monitor, sorry, I'm just watching some Game Grumps. One of the problems I found was that it makes the movement slow, I guess. Like, see, there's that lag. So I don't recommend it, but it's bearable. Like, I can draw still, but like you can see there's an obvious lag. So I suggest, look at that. So I don't suggest you using this as a dual monitor system. If you have any more questions regarding this sort of mirroring or using it as a display, comment down below. Other questions I received was, can you only use a tablet without a laptop? No, you need a laptop or you need a PC in order to use this. This is simply just a monitor that you can use and draw on. So I haven't used the tablet in maybe a few weeks because I was busy with exams, and I freaked out all of a sudden because it just, nothing was on the screen was showing up. So a simple solution with that was updating drivers. I always forget to update drivers, so I just want to do a reminder for all of you to update drivers. One of the biggest problems I have was sometimes when you first plug it in, anything you have on your computer, for example, you're working on a drawing, when you first plug it in, sometimes it just shuts everything down and closes all the windows and then opens back up. So sometimes it's very risky, you might lose all your work. One of my big problems from last video was that the setting displays or the tablet settings would not open at all for me. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't, but I just didn't know what was happening. So the simple answer was, thanks to the support of Parblo, was to uninstall drivers. So I had my drivers for my previous tablet of my Wacom Intuos. I learned that it's a simple thing of uninstalling drivers. So, and what do you know, and there you have your pen settings, the region settings, the key settings, even though I don't have hotkeys. But aside from that, I don't really know what else to talk about. I tried answering as much of the questions I got before. As you see in the video, I included a speed drawing over the parts where I was talking. If you have any more questions, please comment down below. These are very helpful for my own learning using the tablet. Overall, Parblo is a great brand. It's a great tablet. I use it way more than my Wacom. It's super cheap in my opinion for a graphics monitor. Overall, Parblo Go 10, great tablet. Definitely recommend it. I had to uninstall the Intuos driver, which was kind of disappointing because I tried using both at the same time. It was very helpful, but maybe if you're traveling and you wanted to bring your laptop and didn't want to bring too many cables, the Intuos is very, very portable, very small. So to quickly list off things that we learned in this video was the pen button broke. It's still usable, it doesn't bother me at all. It's just very surprising how like kind of just fell off. Second was that there is a couple wires. It's kind of bulky compared to the Intuos, and I rarely use the traveling case it comes with. 3, the stands and the legs, though useful, sometimes it's too low, but it's much more helpful than some other tablets I've seen that have no legs. 4, when I plug it in, my computer restarts sometimes and it closes my tabs. So make sure before you plug this in that you save all your work, or you make sure that nothing valuable is lost. And then we learned that in order the tablet settings to appear, you have to uninstall drivers. I also learned that you can use it as a double monitor. You can use it as a separate monitor. If you have any more questions, comment down below. I really appreciate the overflow of support, questions, and new friends that have joined this community, and I hope to make more videos. So please, if you have any suggestions, any ideas, or if you want to collab or anything, I'd love to. As always, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.